walking onto the field this morning, it's a whole lot different. It's a lot more red than what it was last time. Before it was just gold and black and a whole bunch of white and all the Super Bowl stuff. But it still had the same feel. San Francisco's always been good to me. The Bay Area has always been good to us. Throughout my whole career, I've only lost one game here. Preseason, home, Oakland Raiders, the San Francisco 49ers. So I've only lost one game here and I have a lot of great memories for me and as a team and as an organization. So it's San Francisco is good for us.
You see Crick go down, Wolf goes down. It sounds like you're going to be ready for the opener, but is there a level of concern from you as a leader on that D that, hey, we're starting to get a little thin here?
I mean, whenever somebody gets hurt, you feel for them. Your heart, it goes out for them. I've been injured before. You never want to see that in the game, but that's just part of it. It gives those guys behind them, a chance to step up. If you go to the Dallas Cowboys, I think it was last year, you got Tony Romo. Tony Romo was supposed to be, everything for, the Dallas Cowboys. Maybe his last year is going to take them to the Super Bowl, the best team that they had. He goes down and you got, a new shining star that arises in Dak Prescott. So that's the type of thing that you hope for whenever you get injury in the National Football League. And we have a lot of great guys. We have depth on our team. So it just gives all those young guys a lot of opportunities to go out there and improve. So we got Zach Carey's going to step up for us. Got Adam Gosses, they have to step up for us. You never want to see injury, but it's also a beautiful thing at the same time to give, all these other guys the opportunity to go out there and be great.
One of the guys that seems like he's stepped up with that depth is Kasim Edebali. What's your thoughts on what he's done in place of, Shaq and Shane obviously missing training camp?
Oh, he's been great. He's been great for us. I try my best to be an open book for all of these guys. And tell them exactly what I'm thinking. Give them my whole entire, I guess, playbook and whatever. I give them everything that I know to try to improve those guys. And when you get a guy that steps up like Kasim, it's wonderful. Not only Kasim, but Dora's been great for us too. And the young guys, Kenny and Dion, they have a lot of more opportunities to go out there and be great and make this team as well. So we got a great coach in Coach Pug, and he always keeps us on point. So it's unfortunate that we had, Shaq and Shane go down. Shaq will be back, soon. But like I said before, it gives these other guys more opportunities to go out there and ball.
A few more for Vaughn.
Oh, yeah, Joe is great. Joe is great. He's been a big-time, tackle in the National Football League for a long time. Going against Trent Brown, that's one of my buddies. I've said it, before that, he's a great tackle. He is the best right tackle in the National Football League, if not a top 5 offensive tackle, period. So going against Trent Brown, number 77 and Joe Staley, they have 2 of the best tackles. And like I said before, right tackle Trent Brown is one of the best in the National Football League, and Joe Staley has been one of the best for a long time.
What was it like catching up?
First one-on-one, I think it was against Trent Brown. It looked like he grabbed all kinds. Any techniques you worked on or?
Oh yeah, he's at the pass rush summit. Yeah, that's what you get.
To hold?
Yeah, he was me holding, or him holding me.
You.
I mean, that's just part of the game. My mom, she always says, "Boy, why you don't go to the refs and tell them, man, and tell them that they holding?" I'm like, "Mom, I cannot do that. That's just not part of the game. That's more of a soccer basketball thing, where you get in a relationship with the ref. You can play. I just try to go out there and I just try to be great. If I'm worrying about the guy holding me every single play, then he's getting the best of me. I just try to go out there and control what I can control, and just try to be dominant and consistent. And it's been working for me for 7 years now. So sorry, Mom, I can't. I'm not gonna complain to the refs. But that's part of the game.
What was it like catching up with Elvis?
Last one, guys.
What did he mean to you early in your career?
Oh, it was great. To see Elvis. I was at his wedding. Not last year, but the year before. My family and his family, are very close. I go down to Miami all the time. Whenever I was going down to Miami, I would spend, time with Elvis and his family in Miami. I feel like he's one of my blood brothers. He took me in when I was young, and, he basically showed me the whole script of, bringing young guys in and show them the ropes. That's where I learned it from, Elvis. And I've said it before, Jeff, with, Elvis and Peyton and Tim Tebow and all these great leaders that I had. Elvis was really the first one that showed me, how to do it. So it's great to get Gloom and Doom back, on the same field, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing.